Hi, I'm here in my hammock. Let's see where we last left off. I was worried I was going to be the only one in my shelter. I was not. I was there with like 10 other people by the end of the night, which is cool. Ran into an old Tramley friend. Now I'm reconnected with two of my Tramley members, which is so wonderful. And it's PMW and Marathon. And then ran into another friend from the marina, Grouse. It was really good to see her again, and a bunch of her friends. So perfectly wonderful. Right now, this is the view from my hammock. The shelter was full by the time we got here today, so a bunch of us had to set up our tents and hammocks, which is fine. I'm very comfortable like this. I am very uncomfortable sleeping in the shelter. It's just like more convenient to not have to set up, but I think I'll be a lot more comfortable in here. It's supposed to rain more, but I feel pretty good. I usually stay pretty dry in my hammock, and I get a much better night's sleep in here, and I can kind of wake up whenever I want, so that'll be good. I went into Gatlinburg today, got more food. Gatlinburg is so cute. I'm kind of glad I didn't stay the night. It left me wanting more. I got really lucky today with shuttles and trail magic. I left the shelter this morning at 7 a.m., which is much earlier than I normally leave. Normally I'm out by between 8:30 and 9. So I left at 7. I hiked the fastest 5 miles I've ever hiked. I got to the parking lot at Newfound Gap at 9:15, which the shuttle that I knew about left at 9. So I was like, oh man, now I gotta wait till 12. But then there was trail magic in the parking lot, so I got to hang out with these super cool people, Anna and her husband had a ukulele, and they had fresh fruit and cookies, and I was hanging out with them. And then another shuttle pulls up at 10, affiliated with the same group, and took me into Gatlinburg for free. It's an incredible service they have in Gatlinburg. They also have a really cool trolley service in Gatlinburg. And so it was just so easy to navigate getting around there. I got all the food I needed, the fuel. The knock in Gatlinburg is so nice. I walked in with my backpack, and they immediately were like, hey, here's the spot to put your backpack down. Here's our hiker box. So just a really wonderful day. Great seeing everybody. It's just so fun to walk into town and see people I know. I know I'm really comfortable in my hammock back in the Smokies. We have 2 days left in the Smokies if everything goes according to plan, and so I'll be out in a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, good day. I would love to come back to Gatlinburg and spend more time. I wish I'd had more time than just the few hours I had, but I really didn't want to spend the night. I just wanted to get food and get out, because I still just really love being in the woods. Something about it. See you later. This morning, I get to walk through a river. The trail is just running water. This is very type 2 fun. Or maybe not fun at all. I'm cold. Really cold. It's fine. Everything's wet. Whoa. Here I am here at Charlie's Bunyan. It's a cloudy morning. Don't worry, I took off my pack to climb up here. It's over there. This is pretty awesome. I just ran into a guy I camped near last night. He said the clouds are moving, so we might get a view out here in a second. If not, that's okay. I really do enjoy climbing on top of rocks. But this is pretty epic out here. I feel a little better. Oh, the clouds are kind of moving. You can see something in the distance. Whoa. I was pretty miserable when I woke up this morning because all my stuff is wet, all of it, including my sleeping bag. But I stayed warm inside my sleeping bag, which is what matters. But I'm hoping the sun comes out a little later today so I can air everything out, because it's kind of miserable having everything you own be wet. But that's what I signed up for. But here we are, on top of Charlie's Bunion, which is named Charlie's Bunion because I guess maybe it's this feature. One of these features out here looks like some guy's bunion, and that's the story. Cool. See you later. Hey everybody, coming at you from the enchanted rainforest. I think we're definitely less than 30 miles out of the Smokies, so that's really exciting. Today has been a whirlwind, so I just wanted to kind of document how I'm feeling, how things were feeling. So after that last clip, not long after, like maybe a mile later, my knee started acting up again. I haven't had to wear a knee brace in like 4 days, and suddenly I just felt like acute pain in my right knee to where I had to limp to the next tree to prop my foot up to put my knee brace on, and I had to kind of figure out how to walk. Fortunately, it was around lunchtime by then, so me and PM Dubs stopped on a really nice rock and just ate lunch. I was able to dry out some of my gear because everything was very wet from all the storms last night. And so the sun came out very briefly. Actually, the sun is still kind of out, like poking through the mist, so not all is lost. But this morning I was so grumpy. I was cold and wet and mad that my sleeping bag got a little bit wet. It was not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was soaked, but it was totally fine. My hammock is very wet, but I have a workaround for that if I have to sleep in it tonight. And I was able to take some store brand Excedrin, and my knee is walkable. I really was concerned I wasn't going to make it to the shelter tonight and have to stop early, but my knee feels fine. My other knee feels extra fine. My foot kind of hurts, but I can definitely make it the last like 4 miles, maybe less than 4 miles at this point. So I'm extremely grateful for that. I'll make it way before dark. I might even be able to air out my hammock a little bit because I think the shelter will be full. So I'm in much better spirits than I was earlier. Today was a roller coaster. I was feeling pretty miserable, really over the Smokies, but this place really is beautiful. So I think if I ever come back, it'll be as a day hiker, though. I don't know if I want to spend any more nights out here. Though it kind of seems fun to be a ridge runner. I just need a better sleep system for the rain. Like, I can make it work, but it's not pleasant. So, anyway, that was my roller coaster of emotions today. I'm feeling happy now. And listening to music, excited that the acetaminophen is working, and I do have my knee brace back on right now to kind of help stabilize it. But yeah, I've seen a lot of friends today, and the hiking today has not been torturous, at least after that whole kerfuffle. It has not been torture since then, and it wasn't before then, really. So yeah, things are looking up. Got one more day in the Smokies, one more full day in the Smokies, and then we're on our way out. What a whirlwind. See you later.